看完了一段时间，然后现在继续跑一下进度。这个感觉解谜没有那么的复杂，好像只要把那些东西拿一拿就好了，就是可以拿什么抓什么，拉一下就好。
Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio.
这里怎么没东西？
Confringo.
这里没走过。
Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
有点多人。
That was meant for me.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Revelio.
全部除掉。
Revelio.
嗯，它不会动，那代表这里应该还有个锅炉在煮吧？
Quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Accio.
有了，电梯下来了。
Revelio. This is not good. They're building enormous drills.
巨大的
Bigger than
砖
this
头。
mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Not quiet enough.
We're almost out of here. Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
啊，另外一边有什么？还以为我又卡墙壁了。
Hello, Hamura.
Revelio.
Huh? 嗯，我怎么下去了？地方我来过了。
Can we please?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply.
免不了一
If
场大
Ranrock
战。
learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
I have thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
好多人要找我，看起来这个任务是点火的任务。那里一个、两个。 好，要从高的开始点。 点不到那个。啊！
Confringo! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
去地图密室跟肖像讲话。哇，等一下地图密室，我等一下再来，我要先去万应试一下，不然我身上装备有点多。85欸，这个还可以再强化。面罩也有新的，66。没有很喜欢戴眼镜。来换一套衣服吧。淘气帽。啊，这个还要迷踪鸟的羽毛才可以。 全部加爆炸。这个好了。雅鸟后代，召唤叫狮尾猫。拜月兽这个都很多了。
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.我也太多骑士贵嘴马了，等一下我要去抓一些其他的物种来。
Potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
嗯，这个我怎么没有装备？
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
哎，那个在哪里啊？继续往东边走吗？那个卖 卖那个什么。哦，跑太远了，在这里。我去看有没有玻璃兽的产品。
Come in. Sorry, there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
有欸。
You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say.
还有这些小鸟的羽毛。哦，好贵哦。
I'll not mind seeing you here again.
迷踪鸟跟玻璃兽怎么，我好像都没有。该去寻找一下迷踪鸟跟玻璃兽。玻璃兽有了，这看起来从这边飞过去吗？
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
Levioso.
I'll look after you.
Revelio.
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing rookward work?
Levioso.
Professor Howell will never believe this.
I know, I'm not hearing things.
I shall cast my eyes closer.
Revelio.
“没了。”
Revelio.
I should investigate.
Levioso. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Oh.
还我只拿到一个迷踪鸟。那这里是什么嘞
Who lived here, I wonder?
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles. I've been Dark Heart several times.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I see you.
Venite. Expelliarmus.
Coward. Fight me fairly.
Defendo.
Reducto.
Descendo. Cabalzo. Bombarda. Confringo. Had enough. Expulso.
That's just the beginning.
Thought you had me there.
Guillotine.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo.
Knew I'd find you.
Confringo. Revelio.
Back for more, I see. Petrificus Totalis!
突然想打我哎、
Also.
What's that? Settled. free them.
Revelio.
That solves that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Everything's all right now.
好了，我们可以来养我的迷踪鸟了。完成。哦，多了一堆东西，我们再直接去新的主线好了，要去地图密室了。然后我上个厕所。
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
就在霍格华兹。
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. I hope I look... Professor Fig! The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible.
Incredible.
All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
他早就在做了。
Such a thing might come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
成为了校长。
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
与古川夫人谈谈史瓜普。古川夫人就是那个
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor.
Oh.
I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion.
校长很忙哦。
Well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
哦，
Really?
真的吗？
Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
这任务该不会我会
With your mouth open?
一路
Where are
上
your manners?
遇到各种不同的老师吧？
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course.
I'm looking for my...
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the great...
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. This prime potion ingredient.
What? Sir.
Bah. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
啊，他可以摸猫吗？还是可以耶。
Well, there's one for my diary.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is...
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
我要去投诉你。
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Hello， 我们要去找小
Has
精
anyone
灵。
seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
看起来校长真是大家都讨厌了。
I can't wait till I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new 5th year seems to be.
They're not invisible,
还说
sir.
自己
I've
的
seen
好
them near the
话。
library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the minister.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new 5th year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for...
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
哇，霍格华兹种了圣诞树哎！ Merry Christmas， 拍个照片。 好了，玩完了，我们继续去前面吧。
Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
哈，全部变成史莱哲林的那个。
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right.
布莱克家庭的座右铭。
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is
永远纯种。
Obviously. And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
完了，快失效了。
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
哦，这套好看，只是披风还需要吗？这样吧 ，Simple is good。进入校长办公室。
Revelio.
三怪盔甲。这背景音乐真好听，圣诞节限定哦。
Revelio. Revelio.
这里。
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Lumos.
哈？是一个五角形的回廊吗？那应该是刚才那个楼梯那里。不是欸，这地方怎么有点熟悉
？Toujours pure.
哇，终于不是过场一瞬间的事情了。
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
校长办公室。
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
收据。
Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
这个等一下再解好了。我先搜刮一下校长办公室，一定充满宝物，尤其是这个等级3。
Revelio.
嗯？在哪啊？也不是这个。乌苏拉。
Revelio.
听不出来，好像还要再更上面一点。好吧，我先暂停一下，我要去倒个水喝。暂停。 好了，我回来了，来稍微去休息了一下下，然后我们要来那个教授的试炼了。哇塞
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
这什么东西？
Move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first in this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Huh? 为什么有死神？死亡暗影欸。欸，这段做的好棒哦！它是可以拍照的吗？可以耶。进不去，好像有点简单就穿越了。
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
就是现在。
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
啊，他什么时候走？好，他走了。
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
嗯，就只能一个一个慢慢的走吧，然后等他转身再过去。
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
突然炸出了一条新的路。
Doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
嗯，那我要怎么上去？ 完了，哼。
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance.
我的机会来了。
That's the way forward.
使用斗篷，这是奇异博士的斗篷吗？哦，是隐形斗篷哦，开了新的路。
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
我们可以看到死神了，来帮死神拍个照。
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Depulso! Bombarda!
哇，这是拿接骨木魔杖吧？
Descendo! Depulso! Bombarda! Bombarda! Defender! Defender! Depulso! Bombarda! Defender! Depulso! Defender! Stupid one! Defender!
哇！
Defender!
差点死掉。还以为我可以用中国咬人橄榄呢。死神三怪，哎、很硬哎、 三怪嘞！还来？哎，进不去，拉一下距离。
Defender.
天哪，有点复杂。终于不是又走那个奇怪的解谜游戏了，有一个比较有趣的试炼。
Stone. This must be for me.
复活史来了。
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead. Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Neve! We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
找到他了，前校长。见证尼亚姆的记忆。
But there's no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Huh?
What are you doing?
他这样可以随便把别人的痛苦抽走吗？
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
"回来了。
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, What you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
获得奖杯，神圣英雄。好了，我已经集满4个教授了。接下来呢？先拍了真多照。嘿，来个观光客合照。有没有滤镜可以用啊？为什么卫斯理教授寄信给我，啊，我没有收到通知？ 哇，太强了吧！好，今天先玩到这里咯，大家拜拜。